There is an identity crisis going on for a lot of digital nomads and location-independent folks out there. The focus at some point in time in your life became living this lifestyle where you could travel, which is undoubtedly awesome. Then, at some point, you started to get that feeling that you wanted to do something more meaningful. So while freelancing is keeping you going, you begin to realize that you want something more. Rather than just a collection of random jobs and gigs, you want to build something that's yours. Well, if you've been feeling that way, then maybe it's time that you decided to stop thinking of yourself as a freelancer and start claiming your role as an entrepreneur. Now, what's the difference? A freelancer uses his or her skills to build themselves a job. It's a way to generate income for themselves rather than working for one boss as an employee. You're actually working for a bunch of different bosses, aka clients, as a contractor, service provider, or a consultant. An entrepreneur, on the other hand, builds a business that hires or employs others, which might include hiring other contractors or freelancers to delegate tasks that are not core to your business's service or growth. Now, as an entrepreneur, you're likely still deep working in your business, but you're beginning to lay the groundwork for a truly scalable operation rather than just a job. And this transition is an important and valuable first step. But I want to push you to ask yourself, is it enough? Most digital nomads, when they talk about their work, they fit themselves into three primary categories. Number one, the remote workers, who are employees of somebody else's company. That's a different path. We'll set them aside for just a moment. Number two are the freelancers. These are the folks who basically just figured out how to get themselves paid and create a job for themselves from a series of gigs so that they can travel. Number three are the entrepreneurs, who've decided to reach beyond the gig economy and truly start to build a business that employs others, that has systems and processes, that are things that can happen and go on beyond just their personal work. However, there is a fourth identity option if you have the ambition and the desire to claim it for yourself. That fourth option is the visionary CEO. Visionary CEO has made building their business into a powerful, impactful engine their personal mission. They know that their mark in the world is capable of making a tremendous impact. And they've made it their personal goal to craft a company that can both change the lives of those they serve and transform the lives of everyone inside their company. The visionary CEO has set up the processes, systems, and team inside their business that ensure that their people are served, even if the CEO steps away from their computer for a few weeks or even months at a time. The visionary CEO is focused 90% of the time on increasing the impact and the future growth of their company while their team delivers and executes on day-to-day tasks. Now, this is not the right path for everyone, but if you've already made the jump from thinking of yourself as a freelancer to claiming your identity as an entrepreneur, then I'm going to challenge you again. What would be different in your business, in your life, if you claimed your identity as the visionary CEO? As a visionary CEO, you would recognize that it's not about you working harder or faster to create the future business you imagined. Rather, it's about completely changing the work that you do. I had the same realization when I stepped into this role in my first business. To grow the company as I wanted, I needed to change the focus of my own role. I needed to stop doing some things, like providing the client services, and start doing other things like hiring and training a team to serve our clients while I developed new offerings and new marketing strategies. My job was to work on the company, as Michael Gerber, the author of The E-Myth Revisited, once wrote, and I needed to delegate more of the tasks involved in working in the company to my team. And that was how I built and then sold one of the largest professional organizing firms in New England. So let me ask you, do you have a vision for making a much bigger impact? Are you ready to redesign both your business and your life to create that impact and have even more freedom in your time and in your days? Your first step as the visionary CEO for your company is to answer these 3 questions. What in my business do I do best? What do I love to do? Find the most amazing and fun part of my work. Question number 2, how can I build processes and systems for everything else that needs to be done? And stay tuned because I've got a great resource to help you with that. Question number 3, who can help me? It's time to free up your time for the visionary work that you know you should be doing by hiring someone else to take more of that task mountain off of your plate. In the Freedom Evolution, we have an entire element on collaboration, which teaches you the exact strategies and processes that I used to build both of my 6-figure businesses. But to help you start stepping into your new identity as the visionary CEO, I created the Freedom Map. This guide gives you a chance to check in with your business and quickly identify areas which you could focus on developing better processes for, so that you could start delegating it. Because I guarantee it, there are no visionary CEOs who are still doing all the things. Here's the reality. Doing it all yourself is the long road to the outcome and results that you want. So, claim your new identity. Choose to start thinking every single day like the visionary CEO. And grab your copy of the Freedom Map to start taking the steps you need to fully become it. You've got this, Freedom Lover. Now let's get started.